basketball. It'll be the Orlando Magic facing off against the San Antonio Spurs. And that's all for now. Time to hand it over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll be back with more at halftime.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. You'll get to see Pau Gasol, a lot of skill and talent he possesses.
And one of the plays we're going to see with him a lot is the pick and roll. He's tremendous both as a screener and a popper. And you don't see him whistled for a lot of moving screens because his positioning is solid and his timing is right on the money.
And he gives them a terrific option in the low post every time down the court. Even with multiple defenders around him, he knows how to create a shot for himself.
Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Suns.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Greg Popovich. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston. And that one's good.
You gotta love the low-post offense. That was beautiful.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Poole. It's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Boucher. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, last year at the free throw line, he was successful 76% of the time.
Easy points, come on!
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Kicks to Wallace. It's Aldridge penetrating. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Gasol with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Houston. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And of course, San Antonio. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
You know, checking out San Antonio, they look like a different team than the one that was a cellar dweller last year. They started the process of bringing success to this franchise.
Well, these guys have a lot of pride, Clark, and after such a tough season a year ago, I think they were really focused on making a daily improvement. And I think the whole organization at this point is very pleased with their performance so far.
Jones kicks to Gasol. Aldridge is there. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Magic in third.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
So it's Orlando now. 4-point game. Tatum. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Irving drives in. He dishes it to Jones. There's a good screen. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The shot's good from Poole. Spurs leading by 5. Jokic, Wallace covering. The kick out to Irving. Trying his luck deep. No good.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Here's Poole, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Orlando shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And San Antonio has possession. Here's Jokic, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, I like what he did at the line a season ago, shooting 81%.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And there's the basket. Poole. No good with the triple. Spurs leading by 5. The feed to Irving. That's good. Irving's got his first points of the night.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
The Magic trail by 7. Tatum drills it from outside.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Magic. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
They lost both games they played against this team last year, which tells you a little bit about how their season went as a whole.
And so it's San Antonio with it. On the wing, Irving. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 5 points so far. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Passes it to Poole. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Well, Steve talked about getting swept in the season series last year. Certainly a fate they're hoping Clark to avoid this season.
That's right, Kevin. It was not a season to remember for either of them.
And that is good. 7 points in the game.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
The tray. No luck. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Poole. Launches a three. Can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Jokic. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame.
A chance here to check out some stats on Pau Gasol. How this year is going for him. 4th in field goal percentage. And he has a real knack for blocking shots around the hoop, ranking in the top 5 in that category.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
Lock at 6 from the low block. And the Spurs scoring again.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Here's Poole. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. Like, it feels like they've got every rebound, but...
And San Antonio has possession with a 9-point lead. Shoots it. A rebound by Gasol.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Back to Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That's good. Irving's got 8 points.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys. Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
On the basket by Jones.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Orlando with the ball. They trail by 14. Now the pass to Poole. Drains the three-pointer. 11 points in the game. Left side Irving. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
On the free throw, no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's San Antonio. They lead by 13. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
Friday, December 15th, the Phoenix Suns take on the Denver Nuggets. Live from Denver, it's the real deal.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And don't forget about their three-point shooting, too, because that could be a major factor here tonight.
On the court for Orlando. Here's Pumphy. Here's Okanu. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month.
Easy points, come on!
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Magic trail by 15. Yeshua. He's guarded by Collins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
He's a bruiser, Kevin. I mean, that's the main thing that jumps out at me. The size and the strength, the intensity that he brings. You can always count on him, especially in the paint. He's going to bring that muscle.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs leading by 13. He passes Okogie. Outside, Jones. He kicks to Collins. Passes it to Lovey. The dish to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Lovey passes to Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
Pass Okogie. Outside, Jones. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Okogie. The pass to Lovey. Okogie takes the 13-footer. That's good. And the Spurs lead by 15. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. There's the basket pool. From past the arc. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. 14 points for him.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Feeds it to Collins. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Humphrey. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more. It's still early on in this new basketball season for San Antonio, and here's where they sit in the NBA rankings. 4th in free throw percentage, 9th in shooting percentage. And as far as team scoring goes, they've struggled a bit. Top 20 in the league. There's room to get better there.
Yeah, you look at the free throw shooting, Clark. It's very impressive. They've been in the top 5, as you talked about, and it's a result of a lot of effort, a lot of concentration. And when you shoot them that well, then you gain confidence and you really start attacking the rim because you want to go to the free throw line to shoot.
Magic moving the ball around. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We look at Indiana. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Orlando, 2 games back.
When I look at Orlando, they've made some nice strides, a good blend in terms of talent and experience, looking really confident to start this season.
Well, you've got to crawl before you can walk, and I'll tell you what, they're walking tall right now. This club playing with a ton of confidence.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Shots good by Williams.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Jones, the pass to Humphrey. Lets it fly. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's his comfort zone. So defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Ashula drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Left side, Jones. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, he got him. Gorgeous reverse.
The Magic making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the stripe.
Tatum. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Passes it to Humphrey. Off the pick. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. The Magic trail by 14. Outside Thomas. And it's Orlando with another.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
And here are some players that you want on the line as often as possible these days. For the past month, these are the leading free throw shooting 2 guards in the league. Levine passes to Jones. Okogie. Here's Levine. Offensive rebound. Steph. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
Wallace with his screen for Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Wallace. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando Magic. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Rockets game. Should be close, I think.
And he can't get the first one. And the Magic making a change here. Good on the second free throw. So it's the Spurs now. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Levine. There's the triple. Here's Stafford, and it's sent back by Wallace. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Irving's checked in for Jones. Outside, Jones. The shot's good from Humphrey. He's got 6.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Jones kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lovey passes to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. And he hits the jump shot. Williams has got his second bucket of the night. Tatum, defended by Lovey. Knocks it loose. Thomas goes in. Rebounded by Lovey.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Yeah, and he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see, and of course has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
Tatum. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. He passes to Lovey. Back to Williams. It's Jones on the wing. Can't the space there, but it's offline.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And that's going to be a travel.
Well, as we just get started in this season, let's take a look at where the Magic sit in the NBA stats. First in lowest turnovers a game. 7th in scoring. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
Jones off a pick from Irving. Dishes to Williams. All alone. Misses off the left iron. The Magic trailed by 19. Tatum. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
54 seconds left to play here in the half.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Tatum defended by Lovey. Thomas against Irving. Inside, Ashua makes it off the glass. He has 7.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
And the pass to Lovey. The 3. It's hauled in by Thomas.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
Wallace with the screen on Irving. Wallace the screen. Rebound San Antonio. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Looking ahead to their next game playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 15. And it's time now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll be back shortly to get the second half underway.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hello, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce, and the NBA season is really getting into gear. Out in San Antonio, the Spurs have the lead against Orlando. The NBA pecking order still being determined. They're looking to get over 500 and to stay there. It's been a disappointment, though, for the Magic so far. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. LaMarcus Aldridge playing impressively so far. He's picked up 4 points and 3 rebounds as well. And to look at the games being played right now. The Cleveland Cavaliers right now trailing Atlanta out in Atlanta. A lot of ground to make up for them and not a lot of game left. A look now at some games yet to start. It'll be the Pistons up against the Knicks in New York. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. And one game also on the docket, The Suns out in Phoenix will go up against
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And a view here of the beautiful San Antonio Riverwalk as we welcome you back to the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Poole.
Boy, you wonder how long he can continue to shoot the three ball as well as he has to this point. He's been lights out.
Steve, you know that as well as anyone, being the shooter you were. Sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks 3 feet wide.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for San Antonio. Wallace with a screen on Irving. Tatum. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 points.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Jokic. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Magic trail by 17. Aldridge a screen. Pass to Poole. He feeds it to Aldridge. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he's shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
They set the screen. Here's Doncic. Let's a floater go. On the wing, Irving. Shoots. And good. He got the Ingles that time as it falls. Irving's got 12 points in the game. The Magic trail by 17. Back to Wallace. Tatum connects on the 9-footer. 13 points in the game.
Now, they read the defense perfectly that time.
Spurs leading by 15. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Fourth, the Magic.
Now, the thing I like is they're getting good shots every time down the floor, and it's due to their unselfishness as a team.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Got that one up quick. He's got 15.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
The Magic trail by 17. Pass to Poole. 5 to shoot. Here's Aldridge. Another shot, and the layup is good. Aldridge has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Here's Jokic, and it's San Antonio with another.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
Well, they might as well continue to pull up and let it fly.
The pass to Poole. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the bucket. He's got 17.
Something starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Here's Jokic. Gasol. Aldridge is covering. Here's Jokic. Nice defense from Wallace.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Tatum. And he can't bank that one in. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Doncic. They get it again. Kicks it to Gasol. And it's blocked by Wallace. Launches it. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
With the fadeaway. Good. The Magic trail by 13. Poole covered by Irving. Aldridge dishes to Wallace. Beyond the arc. That drops. 16 points for him.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Fader on the way. Orlando grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Fultz. Kept alive Orlando. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Doncic defended by Poole. He dishes it to Jones. Back to Irving. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Gasol. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've worked hard to get the ball into the low post tonight as well, and it's paid off.
The first one falls. The Magic making a switch here. Good on both.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, let's take a look at some of the numbers for Pau Gasol. How this season has been coming along for him. 4th in field goal percentage. And he has a real knack for blocking shots around the hoop, ranking in the top 5 in that category.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots. I'll tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Passes to Levine. Now the feed to Jones. Drops it in off the fadeaway. Jones has got 13.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
Poole defended by Jones. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Magic have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The first free throw is good. The Magic making a switch here. Both free throws good from Poole.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot's good from Puffy. He's got 8. The Magic trail by 14. Back to Thomas. Fires from deep. That's good. Thomas got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Doncic. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Puffy. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Pass to Poole. Lets it go from deep. Shot is no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Puffy defended by Poole. 6 on the shot clock. And another basket for San Antonio.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
The Magic trail by 13. There's the pick. He kicks it to Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
No good from Puffy.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The shot's good from Poole.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Here's Doncic. Hits the outside fadeaway. He's got 6.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
The pass to Poole. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Doncic. He's guarded by Thomas. There's the bucket. Good. Fade away. No good on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's San Antonio up by 15. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
This Friday night, December 15th, the Washington Wizards go up against the Golden State Warriors. Do not miss it.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Magic trail by 15 on the court for Orlando. Aldridge with a screen on Irving. Tatum. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Here's Jones. Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half. Fultz,
defended by Jones. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First one falls for him. And the Magic making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Spurs leading by 13. Jokic, he's guarded by Howard. The jump hook, can't get it to go.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Tatum tries again. Another miss by Orlando. Spurs shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Jones gets to Gasol. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
The Magic making a switch here. That free throw good from Gasol. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Thomas a screen. Back to Wallace. It's stolen by Jones. Thomas against Irving. The dish now to Gasol. Puts it up from 7. Gets it to go. Gasol's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. They get the rebound. Won't. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That free throw missing. And Orlando making a change here. And he's good on the second. Spurs leading by 17. Jokic, Wallace covering. Irving gets to Gasol. Here's Jokic. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 19.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding. Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
It's his fourth foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
And San Antonio has possession. The shot's good from Humphrey.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Tatum. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Passes it to Poole. Fultz, defended by Jones, gets it to go.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Jokic, Wallace covering. Here's Jokic, and he converts the layup. 21 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Backing down is Wallace. Goes up the baseline. Buries the jump shot. San Antonio leading by 17. And stolen by Aldridge. Pass to Poole. Tatum gets it to go.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
So it's San Antonio now. Here's Bumpy, and there's the rejection. Tatum knocks down the three ball. He's got 23.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Shots good from Bumpy. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Poole. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
That's his 6th three-pointer of the game, 3 in each half.
San Antonio calls timeout.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And San Antonio has possession. 11-point game. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. That's good. And the Spurs lead by 13.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. On defense, San Antonio. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
Taken away. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there while he's playing.
Well, the lead's only going to get bigger unless they shore up those mistakes. They've got to tighten things up here.
Spurs leading by 13. San Antonio with the ball. Feeds it to Irving. Dishes it to Gasol. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 13 points for Pau Gasol.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
They double him with Irving. He feeds it to Wallace. Cannot hit. And the Spurs going the other way now.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Outside, Jones. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magic trail by 15. The basket Poole. Six to shoot. Irving with the steal. Outside, Jones. Kicks it to Gasol. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Gasol.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. He's got 13 points now and 3 assists as well.
Well, he's dominated this game. Not only has he gotten to the free throw line with his aggressiveness, but he's gotten open shots for his teammates as well.
Well, those are the 2 most fundamental areas of the game, guys.
The Magic have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Rejected by Okoye. Here's Jones. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?